title and your message, and to enter the addresses you want to send it to. The top two buttons on the right let you look at the postcard before you send it and clear the text boxes. The button at the bottom opens up the address book. Click on it and I'll explain how it works. Oh yeah, when you're ready to send the postcard, just click on the check button. This is your own personal address book. Click in the text box to type in a new email address. Then press the return key to add it to the book. You can use your book to address your postcards by double-clicking the ones you want on the list. If you want to delete an address from the book, click on it and then click the delete button. Now you need to click on a path to place your new employee in the park. He'll start working right away. First, type your name into the text box. Then, click a button to choose an instant action or a full simulation game. When you're finished, click the check button to get going. Well done! You've won your first golden ticket. Now that you're feeling flush, you might want to check out the mystery items you can buy with it. By the way, for every 3 golden tickets you win, you also get a golden key. As you know, you'll need keys to open up the other parks. Hey, do that again and I'm off. Hey, do that again and I'm out of here. I'm not kidding. One more time and I'm history. All right, that's it. I'm out of here. If you want me to come back, you'll have to turn me back on in the options screen. Actually, I'm looking forward to putting my feet up. That's it. I'm gone. If you want me back, you'll just have to go to the options screen and turn me back on. Call this a holiday. Now you've done it. If you want to see me again, you'll have to turn me back on from the options screen. I am perfectly happy to stay right where I am, in the dark, all by myself. Have you seen how many costumes people are buying? They're having a great time. You know what? You're really close to winning a golden ticket. Just get a few more visitors into the park and it'll be yours. Now that you've won a golden ticket, I'll bet you can't wait to get some more. You want a hint? Just make the park really great. Get lots of people into the park all at once, or make them really happy. Maybe you could build a fantastic ride. Even making a lot of money could do the trick. Remember, the secret of success is success. Oh my gosh, you are so close to winning a golden ticket for getting so many visitors into the park. If you can just squeeze in a few more, the ticket is as good as yours. You've got a lot of happy visitors and it's almost won you a golden ticket. Put smiles on a few more faces and it'll be yours. You're making a boatload of money and you're close to winning a golden ticket as a bonus. If you can just make a little bit more before the end of the year, the ticket will be yours. Congratulations. You met your challenge, so the prize is yours. That is, unless you'd rather take a chance on doubling it. Check out the message for details about another little challenge. I ought to warn you, though, if you don't make this challenge, you lose everything. Way to go! You met the challenge again! I'll tell you what, I'll double it again if you can complete one more challenge. Check the message for details, but remember, if you fail, you lose all of it. Congratulations! You won a golden ticket and got a golden key to boot. Now you can open a new park whenever you want to. Hey, a message just came in for you. If you look, you can see its icon sitting on the antenna on top of the control panel. Left-click the icon to open up the message. Just to get you started, I built a small park, nothing fancy, and I hired some staff to run it. It could use some fixing up, but hey, it's a start. Type the new name into the text box. Then, when you're ready, click the check button. You need to type the new name on 2 lines because that's how it will look on the sign. You can just use the first line if you want. Just make sure that the second text box is empty. Click the check button when you're done. To save this park, you'll need to type in a name and then click the check button. If you want to replace an existing park, click its name on the list. Change the name if you want, then click the check button. If you change your mind, click the X button to cancel. To load an existing park, you just need to click its name on the list. Click the X button to cancel. This screen lets you put your park on the simthemepark.com website so other people can visit. Make sure you choose an interesting name. You might also want to write a description of it. When you're ready, click the check button or, if you change your mind, click the X button to cancel. This screen shows details about a park. If you published this park yourself, you can remove it from the site by clicking the button at the bottom of the screen. This screen gives details about a chat park. Click the check button to visit it, or if you want to cancel, click the X button. This screen shows all of the parks that aren't in this city's top 10. Click a name on the list to see details about that park. On this screen, you can find parks on simthemepark.com built by specific players. Type in the name of the player you want to find and click the Begin Search button. When a list of parks appears, click a name on the list to see that park's details. To find your parks, just type in your own name. This screen lets you look at unsent postcards and decide whether to send them or throw them away. Click the appropriate box to mark each postcard to be sent or deleted. Then click the check button when you're done. You can mark all of the postcards to be sent or deleted, or you can clear your selections and start over, using the buttons at the bottom of the screen. This is the World View, where you can find all of the parks built by other players around the world. Use the buttons on the control panel to rotate the world and to zoom in and out. If you click on a city, you'll go to a lobby where you can see all of the parks that have been published there. The satellites are the official chat parks where you can talk to other Sim Theme Park players online. In this view, you can find all of the parks you've already visited. Once you visit a park, it will appear here. That way you can find it more easily. You're back in your own lobby and can go on with your game. You met the challenge. The prize is yours. Unless you want to go double or nothing. Read the message for details about another little challenge, but be careful. If you don't make this one, you'll go away empty-handed. You met your challenge again. Good job. Do you want to try again? If you can meet one more challenge, you'll double your prize again. Look at the message for details, but I have to warn you, if you fail, you will lose the whole thing. Nice work. You won the golden ticket, and you got another golden key to go with it. With that, you can open a new park anytime you want. You didn't connect the line to a path. Visitors can't get onto the ride until you do. This button lets you change the height of pylons. Click and hold the mouse button on the pylon you want to adjust. Then, move the mouse up and down to modify it. Release the button when you're happy with the change. This button lets you rotate the track on the pylons. Click and hold the mouse button on the pylon you want to adjust, then move the mouse left and right to modify it. Release the button when you're happy with the change. This button lets you pivot the track on the pylons. Click and hold the mouse button on the pylon you want to adjust, then move the mouse to modify it. Release the button when you're happy with the change. This button lets you move a track section up through a stack of pylons. Click the pylon section you want to move, and it will swap places with the section above it. This button lets you move a track section down through a stack of pylons. Click the pylon section you want to move, and it will swap places with the section below it. This button lets you turn winches on and off to pull the cars up hills. Once you've turned winches on, any track you build will have winches until you turn them off again. Wow, you're picking up the game pretty quickly. Do you think you're ready for a special challenge? It's a quick, though not necessarily easy way to pick up some bonus money. It's your decision, and if you don't want to try just yet, you shouldn't worry. You'll get another chance. To find out more, click on the challenge message. To clear an area of land, first click on the ground where you want one corner of the area to be. Then move the cursor to cover the required area and click one more time. Any item which is inside the area will be removed. To buy an area of land, first click on the ground where you want one corner of the area to be. Then move the cursor to mark the required area and click one more time. The new area must join up with your existing park. Your bank balance is looking pretty low. I think you need to curb your spending before you end up in the red. Your bank balance isn't looking very healthy. I think you need to cut down on spending and possibly take out a loan before you end up in the red. People are stuck on one of your rides because it's broken down, and they are not happy. You should get it repaired fast so they can get off. People are trapped on a condemned ride, and they're not happy. You should remove the ride so they can get off. This ride requires you to build a track. Click the piece of track on the right side of the ride to start building.